What's up, y'all? Blue Slide Park, the Tale of Two Hearts. We are back. Gordy B.
Marion.
Just Marion.
Just Marion.
We don't have a Marion B yet.
It's getting there.
It's MG. Well, we are back at it. It's Wednesday. We're trying to do Wednesday evenings, regardless of how much has gone on since the last podcast. We're just going after talking about stuff. We just had a Christmas party.
Yes.
DJed for Memorial Hospital L&D department, labor and delivery. It's our second or third year, maybe our second, I don't recall, but it's always a great time. It's over in Northwest Bakersfield off of Palm.
Yeah, it was a blast.
And they have a nice little home, beautiful little backyard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a blast. It was smaller than the year prior. But it was better than the year prior too. Yeah. As far as the vibes, as far as people having fun, entertainment, music, dancing, singing, little karaoke here and there, food, drinks. They have a good bartender there all the time. They always hire this young lady. I don't remember her name for the life of me, but we have both made impressions on each other as far as our businesses go.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We'll definitely reach out and try to get her more business and or bring her into stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? We had another gig too, didn't we? Oh, we had a photo booth.
Yeah.
Over at Stockdale Country Club.
Yes.
Latino, I don't know what the exact name of the LAC something, I think. I don't remember what it is, but it's a Latino community.
Yeah.
Professionals.
Yeah.
Business professionals, Latinos over at Stockdale Country Club. We set up a photo booth over there.
Yeah, photo booth, projector,
iPad, same stuff that we do over at
Havana
Nights. They take the picture and that picture immediately pops up onto the projector. And it we were talking about it, and I really feel like it's kind of like social media.
Yeah.
It's instant. And you get to instantly show off the picture that you just took 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And at that point, it really, really drives that photo booth. That photo booth had 200 images and 200 videos on it.
Yes.
200 still pictures and 200 GIFs, animations, boomerangs, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So they were all over it. We had originally quoted DJ and photo booth, but they ended up going with another DJ, which is A-okay. It's just fine. I need some time off too, and there's enough for everybody.
Yes.
Not a big deal. I'm not intimidated by it. It just wasn't my crowd, or I wasn't their DJ, or whatever it may be. Not a big deal.
Totally okay.
Clyde got his CMAC Productions, Clyde, McGregor, Bakersfield Comedy, on a monthly basis, pretty much.
Nice.
With the exception of December, he always has a show. He always brings comedy. And I think the next one's in February around Valentine's Day. And we're going to rock the hell out of it again. Mm-hmm. This last one was just amazing.
It was so fun. It's the vibe. Everything was just...
The vibe, the comedians, the music. I'm, not tooting my own horn, but we had it going. We were cooking, and people were vibing, dancing.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful evening, and he just got all of his social media back. He had a photographer. I would really like to put her name out there, so let me open up my phone real quick and remember who it was. It is Blame the Shooter. So _Blame the Shooter. She is a photographer, videographer, at least I think so. Yeah, photos, videos, HDR, all kinds of packages you can choose from. Events for the video only, events with photos only, events with photo and video.
Yeah.
But anyways, I felt like she did a real great job with capturing all of the everything, the comedians, the crowd, the laughs, the dancing, the singing, the fun. She did a great job. I even asked her today for her prices. I was like, I think you could do some great things at our Havana event.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can work something out with her for the Havana event and capture some more images and stuff there. Because it was real impressive. And if you guys haven't seen it, go to CMAC Productions, Clyde McGregor, CMAC. They're both on Instagram, Facebook. They're everywhere. She is as well. Take a look at both their pages. Come out to the comedy shows. And if you need a photographer or videographer, you might want to search her up. Blame the shooter.
Yeah.
It was nice working with her. She was there super early when I was there setting up.
Yeah.
Because we were setting up for the R&B singer, and we were sound testing with the R&B singer, and she was there already.
Yeah. So
that was a great time. We have a busy weekend coming up.
Yes.
The girls, Summer and Sophie, right?
Yeah.
What do they have going on Saturday?
They have a cheer competition in Anaheim.
And it's right across the street from Disneyland.
Yeah, we might just go
stop in.
Yeah,
at midnight.
Yeah, me, Sophie, and Summer.
Yeah,
go look at the Christmas lights.
Because Olivia's probably going to want to stay here with us.
Yeah.
And then I say us, and I'm not even going to end up being here because while I thought I did my last freezing cold wedding of the year a week ago, we just got hit up for another one for this Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to knock that one out.
Yeah.
We got that coming up. Fantasy football.
Oh.
Woo! Hey, my boy Arnold, dat dude, just how it sounds, dat dude on Instagram. My boy Arnold, he pulled me into fantasy football last year. He said, "Hey, you want to do fantasy football this year?" And I was like, "Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do." And I'm not a football fan. I'm a Raider fan.
Yeah.
And there's a difference. There is a difference. Some people like watching football.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy watching football that much if it's not my team.
Yeah.
So if it's not the Raiders, I really don't care. And even if it is the Raiders, I am very, very protective of my own mental health with the Raiders because they let you down constantly.
Yeah.
We have sucked for years and years and years. My grandpa was a Raider fan, and that's why I'm a Raider fan.
Yeah.
And it's just in memory of my grandpa.
Yeah.
They haven't been doing his memory justice, but I'm a committed individual.
Yeah.
Once I'm in something, I'm in, and I stay locked in. I'm not wishy-washy. I'm not going to jump to another team. I'm not going to do anything like that. But I will protect my mental health when it comes to my Raiders. So I will just check in on the score on the phone every once in a while if they're not doing great.
Yeah.
But I won't sit here and torture myself and watch the entire game if it's not worthy of being watched.
Yeah.
We deserve better. Raider fans deserve better. A lot of team fans deserve better. But, yeah, I'm a Raider fan, so that's what it is. Anyways, fantasy football. Arnold brought me in. I already knew Johnny, and I already knew Rick.
Yeah.
And they're in on it as well. Well, I ended up yesterday, Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I wrapped up my 5th win. I had a little win streak going on.
Mm-hmm.
I finished 11-3 on the season so far. And then we're in the playoffs now. So you win one game, you get $100. You win 2 games, you get $300.
Nice.
You win 3 games, you get $600.
Nice.
So, I paid $100 to start, and I didn't have any expectations going in. I know I've talked about this on the podcast before, but I was not prepared going into fantasy football. These motherfuckers took that, they take that shit real seriously. Like they had laptops and iPads and printouts and rosters and all kinds of shit. They had done some homework, and I went in there straight out of a nap. So I drafted well, and I'll tell everybody my draft strategy. My draft strategy was simply to draft consistency.
Yeah.
Consistent players. People that were going to consistently perform and give me solid numbers, not people that were going to spike here and there and one good game, one bad game. And you can't ever predict those things. But for instance, Mike Evans, 1,000-yard receiver every year. Not a lot of people know that. And I don't think Mike Evans is really greatly appreciated by anybody outside of Tampa Bay fans.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, he's a dog. And Baker Mayfield is a dog. He just has that dog in him. And those are two of my players. You know, I got Brock Purdy. I got Jamal Chase. Daniel Carlson kicking. I got the Chiefs defense right now. They're not great, but we made it to the playoffs. So I got to get one game in and I'll pay for my league. I'll pay for my season.
Yeah. If
I get 2 games, I'll pay for last season and this season and have another $100 left over.
Yeah.
And then if I win all of them, I'll get, $600 and I'll $100 to re-up and then $500 to take home for Christmas.
Nice.
No big deal.
I know.
Yeah. What else we got going on? How's Christmas shopping going?
Haven't even started.
No?
Mm-mm. We haven't even started.
It's going to start Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to start Friday.
And every year I say, hey, let's start buying things
early.
But I think we just can't wait to give the girls their things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing. If we buy early, we're going to give it to them early.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I am. I'm kind of soft.
I know.
That's what Nate called me yesterday. He called me an M&M. Hard on the inside and sweet on the inside. I told him, hey, man, it's just a defense mechanism, man. I look big and rugged and mean on the outside, but deep down, I'm not going to hurt nobody.
Yeah. I like that.
Eminem.
Hard on the inside. Outside.
Huh? Hey, where are you going, babe? Hey, this is not appropriate. This is PG-13 over here. I don't know what is going on. Let's we need a yeah, we had to censor. I got the censor button now. You can't be doing stuff like that on here.
But
hard on the inside. What are you talking about?
He was right.
Yeah.
Hard on the outside.
Sweet on the inside. Yeah.
Every time.
But the girls already know. All of our daughters know I'm not hard on the outside. Like they already got me wrapped around their pinkies.
They do.
They get everything.
Do. He tries to be tough with them, but he can't.
Well, try to do the dad thing, and try to, I don't want to be such an authoritarian or anything. I'm fair. If you fuck up, I'm going to chew your ass out bad. And if you do well, I'm going to praise you really well.
Yeah.
But I'm fair. I'm fair across the board. I'm going to chew your ass out when you mess up. I'm going to love you when you do great. Well, I love you all the time, but I'm going to really tell you how great you are and how proud I am and everything else. But sometimes you just have to snatch some souls. Speaking of soul snatching, I think my DJ name could have been DJ Soul Snatcher.
Nah.
No?
I like DJ Gordy B.
Gordy B?
Yeah.
It's like a light. Gordy B, it's like a fun. It's kind of like, it's not like, I'm going to just be careful and not mention anybody else's DJ names. But some of them are just aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? Like Gordy B, you can't be afraid of Gordy B.
Yeah.
Right? Steve Aoki. You can't be mad at Steve Aoki.
Mm-mm.
Pauly D. You're not mad at Pauly D. You don't think Pauly D. But if you have like and again, I'm not even going to say it because there's some of these names people in Bakersfield use. I'm not even going to piss anybody else off today.
But even that one with the big old mouse head.
Oh, is that Deadmaw? Deadmaw 5 or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Dead? Nah, no. I don't need no death.
I know.
No death here. We don't need no death. So yeah, we got Christmas shopping coming up on Friday.
Now, what did I tell you today? I said, babe, I know what I'm going to get you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so I'm going to tell you right now. I was in the kitchen. Let me tell you a big story. I'll tell you a long story right now. I started grocery shopping like an adult because I have been abusing Uber Eats for lunch and dinner 365 days a year.
It got bad, yeah.
Yeah, it gets real bad because it's so convenient.
Yeah,
it's so convenient, time saving, everything else, but it costs a lot of money. It adds up. So, anyways, started using Instacart. I still don't want to go out and go grocery shopping around people. I still don't like people that much. So, anyways, I have my groceries delivered. Yeah, that's a little bougie, possibly, but we're busy. So we've been cooking our meals. We stopped Uber eating and all that stuff. And, just trying to be a little bit more fiscally responsible, I suppose.
Yeah. Have a lot of goals next year.
Lots of goals, big ones. And they won't be divulged here, but we do have our big poster paper that we use, throughout the year. We reassess throughout the year. We reprioritize. We check things off, and we create new goals. We don't wait for this new year, new me bullshit. You don't want to wait a year to make adjustments to something that may not be working great.
Yeah.
Make adjustments right now, and then continue making them until you got it fine-tuned. Anyways, I'm in the kitchen. I got chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. I got a pan out. Dried them off, seasoned them, put some barbecue sauce on them, got the oven going, everything else. And we're talking. Yeah, we're cooking. And we're talking and thinking about Christmas. And we brought out each other's gifts up. Oh, I know what I'm getting you already. That whole game. And she said, yeah, I know what I'm getting you too. And I asked her, how much was it? Or she offered. I don't remember. What was it?
I don't remember what I said.
Anyways, this girl said, first and foremost, she said like $400. And I'm like, no, we're not spending $400 on me. Not doing it. Unless it's something that's going to make me $1,000 in a month or something.
And I said, babe, I'm going to need $400.
Oh, yeah. So when I get paid on Friday, she needs $400 from me to buy me a gift with my money. And it's really not like that. Look, it's just how the checks land. She got paid last Friday. I get paid this Friday. So if it was last Friday, she would have used her own money. But we have the same accounts and everything else. So it's not a big deal.
No, it all comes from the same pocket.
And then she increased it from $400 to how much?
To $600.
Yeah.
Because then you gave me another idea.
Oh, I gave you an idea. It's my fault again that I'm having to spend money on myself.
Because, see, you don't have to get me. Now it's not going to cost $400 because you thought I was just going to get you what you mentioned. And then I was all like, no, I need $600 now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's a bit much. And then she was like, well, how much is my present going to be? I was like, I have no idea. I'm not telling you.
Because I know it's probably going to be over 400.
Oh, it's over 400. It's over 400.
So...
But here's the other thing is we also don't wait for Christmas to get things or to give things.
To each other.
Don't wait. Do not wait. Get stuff throughout the year. Take care of people you love. Make sure that they're known and important and everything else in your life throughout the year.
Yeah.
Don't wait because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't want to lose somebody in that year. And then you could have done something, gave them something, gifted them something, whatever it may be. Don't wait for Christmas.
Yeah. I know you'd be happy if I just made tamales.
Yeah, I mean, I get fatter again. 1 year I went on a divorce diet. And that's not a real thing. It was just my fat ass going through boxes and boxes and boxes of peanut butter chews. And I lost weight doing it. I lost quite a bit of weight doing it.
Wow. I wonder if it's your body knows how to process it.
Yeah. Something physiological or something. Yeah. Genetic, physiological, whatever it may be. I went on a divorce diet. And speaking of divorce, my mom, her sisters, her mom, my grandma, grandpa, they're all Bakersfield natives. They grew up, born and raised downtown Bakersfield. Old days. They've been here forever, and Divorce has too. Yeah. And that's something that they used to get a treat every once in a while. They used to be able to go to Divorce and get like a banana split or a sundae or a milkshake or maybe choose, right?
Yeah.
Well, Marion had a Christmas party at work today. A Christmas party?
Yeah, it was our Christmas party, our annual Christmas party.
Yeah, I had a Christmas party over at Southwest Pediatrics, and she got a couple white elephant gifts or some other stuff. And in one of the boxes, there was a bunch of different Dewar's in there. And I told her, hey, you know what? I need to go buy Dewar's. I need to buy some boxes and send them out to Mom.
Yeah.
And my mom calls us 30 minutes later Or I called her.
No, we called her.
I called her. I called her.
FaceTime her.
Yeah, I called her. I called her to check on her, see how she's doing, and make sure she knows her son's not in a ditch somewhere, because moms worry. And she was on the phone with Dolores, trying to get an order in to send to her sister in Virginia.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, yeah, I send you Dolores and Pyrenees bread. That's my mom's thing. Bakersfield staples, right? Dolores and Pyrenees. And I go to these little places. I buy them. I go to the UPS store or whatever, and I ship them out to Mom so she can have her Pyrenees bread, which they don't have out in Ohio, and her Dolores, her chews. So needless to say, yeah, I'll be making a trip there this week to go grab some and ship them out to both her and her sister, my aunt. Yeah. Yep.
I know. And speaking of white elephant.
What?
The white elephant.
What about a white elephant?
That we were playing that game today at work.
What game?
And the white elephant.
That's a game?
It's a game. It's like you can steal the gift that someone picked.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't consider it a game, but okay.
Yeah. And then it's crazy how people just get mad when you steal someone's gift.
That's crazy. I mean, look, I can almost see, like, if you were like, if your heart was set on something, you're like, man, I want that one. And then your name comes up and you get it and you're all happy. And then somebody devastates you and pulls the rug out from under you and snatches it up from you.
You know how many times our gift got stolen?
Really?
The s'mores.
Oh, the s'more maker?
Yeah.
Really?
It got stolen 3 times.
Oh, we got that over at Costco.
Yeah, I let them know.
That was a good little buy.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good buy. Yeah, especially for other people that wanted it. Yeah, let them know. Hey, go to Costco. They're at Costco. Grab them.
Yeah, they're like $30.
Yeah. It was a nice little I don't know, what do you call it? An appliance? A s'more appliance?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little s'more maker.
Yeah.
But that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun at work today.
And we got our Santa mailbox over at Southwest Pediatrics too.
Yes.
How's that going over there? Are they still filling it out and filling stuff in?
There was one today, babe, that a little boy or a little girl said that they wish that their grandma was here because she just passed away and mom misses her. I was like, oh, she wished a gift for her mom.
Not even for herself.
No.
Unselfishly, I would like my mom to have her mom back to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. That's
beautiful.
when you know you raised a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because most kids unknowingly are just selfish.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's unknowingly, but they're selfish.
Mm-hmm.
They want. What are you getting me? What are you getting me? Not, hey, what do you want? What could you use for Christmas? Nothing like that. What are you getting me?
Yeah.
It's like, man, hey, you need to settle down with that shit. G's Body Works is pretty slow right now. I've kind of cut back on that a bit. I don't know that I'd say I'm torn on it, but I think I'm to the point where I'm probably gonna somewhat retire it and just keep my clients that I have.
Yeah,
like my main ones.
Your
clients. Anna is one of my favorite ones. She's a principal, and we just have the greatest conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You got Arnold, you got Felipe, you got, some of my regular people, Tyler even, and people that I've actually been able to help that have not gotten help from their chiropractors or massage therapists or doctors or whatever else. I've actually been able to help people, and I want to make sure I'm still helping those people.
Yeah.
So Jesus slowed down, but it's.
But DJing has picked up a lot. Oh man,
yeah, DJ just keeps growing and growing and growing.
In the photo booths, and it's like it definitely offsets, and obviously beyond.
Oh yeah, way beyond. What Ilflo had his birthday recently. We were over at Off the Rails.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be over at the Condors on the 27th, Friday the 27th this month. That'll
be fun.
December the 27th. We will all be at the Condors game. I'll be DJing, the opening part of the, Rich again. I talk about him all the time, but a good dude, good dude, good guy for the community, involves everybody, brings everybody in, gives everybody an opportunity to, get on the quote unquote big stage, right? Get in front of a big crowd of people.
Yeah.
And I think that helps people. He does the same thing over at Chewy's. He lets everybody in there and DJing and everything else as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Our washer and dryer are going to be paid off on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice thing.
I know.
That's going to be a nice thing. We had just gotten washer and dryer when we moved in here, and we always do like the 90 days, same as cash kind of thing. And we just make, we make the payments on it and then we finish it up before the date. Because if you guys let it get to the date with any of these creditors like Acima or Snap or Caffeine or whoever else, if you don't pay it off in the amount of time that they have, you're actually going to be paying like 2 to 3 times the amount for the product that you bought.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to make sure you pay those off.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Christmas concert.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, Kai had a Christmas concert over at Stockdale Christian.
Yeah.
So we got to hang out, and they had some talented kids there, and band kids, and piano players, and all the kids that were singing.
Yeah.
And that was nice too.
It was nice. It was cute.
Tomorrow we're doing the Most Dope podcast.
Oh yeah.
We are back. DJs. Ilflow, DJ Dos Muchos, DJ Dynamite, DJ Richie Rich, Georgina, Marion, and DJ Gordy B.
You're so silly.
So yeah, we're gonna have a nice full podcast tomorrow. It'll be a nice one. We're gonna do the podcast, and then I'm going to let the guys hit the tables. I'm going to cook some burgers and stuff, hang out, chill, just enjoy each other's company and, just talk life, music, business, whatever it may be. Not a bad little, not a bad little lineup tomorrow. And we're trying to get more people in here too. So if anybody listens in and, you do anything like, party rentals, you do anything entertainment, your side business, your side hustles, stuff like that, hit me up. Come on in, chill, hang out, and we'll get you out there a little bit. And trust me, it's a very little bit because our podcast isn't that big yet. But we share it and everybody shares it, and we listen in, and I mean we have over 150 streams, 150 listeners, multiple countries, multiple states now, so it's growing slowly. Which when it's organic, I don't mind that. It's not forced. It's organic. It's natural. Some people like what I have to say. Some people don't. It's life, but we still gonna respect each other. Yeah. Doggies.
Oh, I know.
Roxy is growing. Our little Roxy Rottweiler is growing. When we picked her out, obviously you look at the puppy and you see how big their paws are. Kind of gives you an indication on how big they're gonna be.
Yeah. And
she had the biggest fucking paws, and she might be bigger than Max.
I know.
She might outgrow Max. Max might like big bitches. I don't know. Max might not be like his daddy. He might like them thick. But she got her last shots today. Big shout out to Lionel, DJ Nocturnal. Mm-hmm. He helped us out, took care of that for us. Brought a low fog machine back that I let him use. Bailed him out of a slight little pickle, no big deal. I got a low fog sitting here. I got plenty of equipment sitting here. So DJs, if you're my boy, if I can trust you, you're more than welcome to use stuff. If I got it and it's not being used, and I know you're going to take care of it, because I am very, very, very anal retentive about my gear and my equipment. You buy things once, you don't want to buy them again because you jacked them up or anything. I don't want to have to just go buy another one for no reason.
They're not cheap.
No.
And we buy everything cash, so when it comes to our DJ stuff.
Yeah, everything is on a cash basis for the most part. We don't really like billing to credit and owing and stuff like that. It just, Yeah, we still do. Hey, we're just like everybody else. We still finance things. We still do Z-Sounds. We still do American Musical. We still do those guys.
But we give ourselves a limit.
We give ourselves a limit and we spread it way out.
Yeah.
It's not something that we do every time we pay something off, we got to go buy something back at American Musical. It's nothing like that.
No.
It's nothing like that. Let's see. What else do we got?
I think that's pretty much it.
We got the podcast. We got some holidays coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
My mom's coming.
Oh yeah, mom's coming. Grandma's coming.
Oh, yeah, she's coming Christmas week. We haven't seen her in a bit.
We haven't seen her in a bit. We haven't seen her since we went down to Mexico. I had to get a root canal or a couple of root canals. It was the last time we've seen her, I believe.
Yeah.
Or you might have seen her in between then and now. I don't know.
No, we haven't.
Well, mom hasn't, she hasn't got to see the house and everything else. So we're real excited about that because we are proud of the place.
Yes.
And we really like people to come in and just not be like in awe or anything, but to see that, hey, this is a nice, cozy little place.
Yeah.
You guys are clean, organized, cozy, smells good, doesn't stink, just
And my mom's like this too. Like she's very like clean, very simple, and I get that from her.
Are we putting her to work?
Probably.
Is she going to cook?
I don't know if we're going to do tamales.
But you guys said you might go do them at Peaky's.
I probably won't.
Well, you will. It's family.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what the plan is. Because I won't have the girls.
Why is that obvious?
Well, it's not obvious, but I won't have the girls. I'll be with them.
It's not obvious to anybody.
To you. It's just like when I say it'll be tomorrow. Nobody knows.
Where did you get that from, though?
It'll be tomorrow?
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this saying, everything comes up so quickly. Like we could be planning something 8 months out and we always say, well, it's going to be tomorrow before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. But you have to be around like-minded people like that to use that phrase. Because Marion has given some people heart attacks. They said something's going on. And she said, well, it's going to be tomorrow. And they think literally, oh shit, it's tomorrow. I'm in trouble. I'm panicked. I got to get this done. I'm like, no, it means it'll be here before you know it.
It's so funny. He's like, babe, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that because you scare people. People get really scared. You create a lot of anxiety for people, especially around the holidays. You can't do that. You might flip somebody out. You can't do that. What do you think about trends, possible trends going into next year? When we talk about photo booths, when we talk about DJing, weddings, decor for weddings, parties, corporate events, what do you think might trend next year? What do you think might be hot? Like, for instance, 360 photo booths got kind of hot for a while. And I will be the first one to tell you I do not like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't like them. There's moving parts. Somebody has to actually man the 360 and station and operate and everything else. So that then you're talking about manpower. You're talking about paying an employee.
Yeah.
Or yourself staying there. Whereas our photo booths, they're completely autonomous,
Yeah.
right? They're a microwave. You go up to it, you hit picture, you take a picture. You go up to it, you hit boomerang, you take a boomerang.
Yeah.
You go up to it, you hit GIF, it takes a GIF.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's done, it asks you, would you like to text this to yourself? And you put your phone number in and you go.
Yeah. I don't think that'll ever get old.
I don't either. And so I think 360s are going out.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't really see them anywhere anymore, and I'm not a big fan of them. I might pick one up just so I can have one in the event that somebody wants to purchase, rent one.
I do. I want to get the other one.
The overhead 360.
The overhead 360.
Now, the overhead 360 is great. Somebody will still have to operate it because it turns, and it will smack somebody in the head, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right? But you're not limited to the dimensions of the platform that you stand on.
Yeah.
This is upside down and goes in a circle around you. So you could probably have a group of 25 people within this arch that this 360 is spinning under.
Yes.
So I like that. Prints. I'm not into prints. I don't like those either. And that's for a couple reasons. A, paper costs money.
Yeah.
B, toner and everything else costs money. C, sometimes you're going to have to be there to fix it. Yeah. Right? What if it jams? What if it does anything else? My text messages don't jam.
Yeah.
My text messages send to you every time, and they live in the cloud forever.
Yeah.
We have every single one of our events that we have done photo booths for. We have an entire catalog with all the data, all the pictures, all the videos, everything else. The other thing is prints are, again, they're paper.
Yeah.
They get damaged.
And not only that, a lot of the times it ends up in someone's drawer.
Yeah.
You know, like in a box, in a drawer. And
then here's the thing. We live in a digital age, and we live in the age of social media.
Yeah.
Are you seriously telling me you're going to take a fucking photo booth picture, you're going to get the printout, you're going to set it down on the table, you're going to take a picture of the picture so you can post it on social media?
Yeah.
Not only is it going to look like shit, you're going to lose quality, everything else, when you can go just straight digital.
Yeah.
And it lives forever. And it's the same thing with the audio guest book. I think audio guest books are going to spike next year too. And they're going to become more and more popular because, again, you have somebody at your event, your wedding, your special day, whatever it may be. They pick up the phone and they leave a voice message for you.
Yes.
That lives forever. Somebody passes away, God forbid, it's still there.
Yeah.
You always have that voice. And it's just, I feel like it's a lot better than a regular guest book that you would sign. Hey, best wishes, blah, 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 blah.
And you know what I like about it? It's like you could be cleaning the kitchen and listening to everything someone left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like a book, you'll have to like sit there and read it, and you can still get things done if you're listening.
Now imagine this going even farther. Your kids get to hear grandma and grandpa's voice.
Yeah. Your
grandkids get to hear grandma and grandpa's voice. People that they have never met, people that they ever get to meet most of the time. I mean, I only had a grandma. I had a grandma for quite a while, only one. I had a grandpa for maybe a year of when I was born.
Yeah.
And I didn't have on the other side a grandma or a grandpa alive.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't get to experience grandma, grandpa, or great grandma and grandpa. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, I think audio guest books will spike. I think an overhead 360 will be a big thing coming up. As far as any kind of other music stuff like that, Stems is out. It's been out for a while. Different platforms have had Stems implemented at some point in time over the last few years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ability to create acapellas and instrumentals and do different things. As far as music goes, we're obviously looking at, the downfall of Diddy.
Yeah.
Possibly the downfall of Jay-Z next. He just got named in one of those lawsuits. And possibly quite a few other very high-profile people. Now, here's the thing with that is I never stopped playing R. Kelly, and I never will.
Yeah.
I've never stopped playing Michael Jackson, and I never will. What they've done in their personal lives, we can speculate. We can we can do anything.
Yeah.
It's not for me to do. I like their music.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to differentiate the human from the music.
Yeah.
And, obviously people are still going to play Puff Daddy and Mace and Lil' Kim and everybody else, right? Puff Daddy and Big, they're still going to play it. Everybody's going to keep playing Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But there definitely is a lot going on in the music world right now as far as all of that mess goes.
Yeah.
Let's go to backdrops, trends for backdrops. Now, we have seen some like 4D, 5D backdrops, the flower walls and stuff like that. I think those are going to get a little bit more popular, just a little. I don't think they're going to blow out the 2D ones that we have and we use. We have some very popular 2D
we
prints
do.
on our backdrops. But there is also newer things like these cubes, these half cubes that are completely enclosed almost. And I'm not talking about those cheap inflatable Temu cubes. I'm talking about some real nice cubes that you can put a photo booth in front of, and they're all mirrored on the inside or whatever they may be.
Yeah.
And they just have one side open for you to walk into.
Yeah, and take your picture.
So I think those will grow as well.
Which means our warehouse is going to have to grow.
Yeah. Our inventory will grow. Our warehouse will grow. A neon sign selection will grow.
Which you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Putting another story.
Yep.
We'll get there for sure.
Yeah, we're thinking about putting another level on top of our current shop.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what we'll put up there? Obviously, we're not going to put the heaviest of gear up there because I am not going to be carrying stuff up and down stairs, right?
No.
But maybe it's just a workspace. Maybe it's going to be a combination of a room and a workspace. Maybe it's going to be a combination of a deck and a room.
Yeah.
Sit out on the deck out upstairs, up top.
Maybe just put the stuff that we don't use all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for instance, I don't know, the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Once a year.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I can do that. We had our housewarming. That was beautiful. Had a lot of people come over and hang out. We won't go into details or put anybody's laundry out there, but it was
it was fun.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
It was fun. I think a lot of people enjoyed themselves.
They did.
Maybe over enjoyed. I don't know. We won't speculate and we won't talk about it. I had everybody sign NDAs, by the way. You're going to a Gordy B party, you got to have an NDA. No, it's nothing like that. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Nothing like that. We don't do shit like that.
No.
No. We have daughters. We respect women. We have daughters, and that will never happen.
No.
How do you feel about juggling everything in life? As far as the photo booths, as far as your career, as far as DJing, as far as our daughters, as far as daughters' activities, cheer, extracurriculars. How do you feel you're doing with juggling all that?
Sometimes it does feel hard, like, oh my gosh, like I only have 4 hours of sleep and I have to go to work. But at the same time, it's just, I think you and the girls kind of just help fuel me. Yeah. And help me keep going. Like, everything is for you and them.
I feel the same way. Feel the same way. You get, you're tired. You get tired, especially if you work 7 days straight, 14 days straight. Some of these weddings are 14-hour days.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of lifting and setting up and breaking down and a lot of mental, a lot of physical. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It can be exhausting. And yeah, when you're low on sleep and you're having to get up early the next day, it always works out somehow.
It does.
I'm not quite sure how. We do love to be positive around here and give good energy and speak positivity and give, all that out into the universe. And that's my religion, I would say.
Yeah.
Is energy. My religion is energy. I'm not going to speculate on anything else. I'm not going to talk about anybody else's religion. I don't care if your religion is yoga, right? If your religion is Mario Golf, right? If you have, you like to put puzzles together. If you go to the gym, everybody has a quote unquote different religion, spirituality.
Yeah.
And mine is just simply about energy. It's trying to be a good human being, trying to do nice things for other human beings without the expectation of anything coming back, but kind of with the expectation, hey, I would like nothing bad to happen to me for a while.
Yeah, for real.
I would like things to go kind of smooth for a minute. That would be nice. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel the same way. We get tired, but here's the kicker with it. I'll complain about it. I'll be like, "Fuck, I'm tired, man. I'm hurting. My body hurts. I'm lifting these subs, or I'm doing whatever, and everything else. And Summer needs this, and Kai needs this, and Marion wants this, and I want this, and I want to do this, and everything else. And you're exhausted, right? You're exhausted.
You do.
But on the other end of it, when I have a day off, I don't know what the fuck to do with myself.
For real.
Like I am broken. I have issues. I can't sit still. Apparently, I got to try to do something, even if it's work around the house, work in the yard. By the way, I love working in the yard.
Yeah.
You know, I've done it since I was a kid. We had almost an acre in Arvin that I had to take care of. Did you like it
when you were a kid?
I loved it when I was a very, very little boy, and then I hated it a month after.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to do it. But throughout life, you start to appreciate other things. Like for me, my dad worked the living dog piss out of me every day. Every day I was in the yard working, flower beds, yard, garden, fruit trees, sprinklers, water lines, weeds, rototilling, hoeing, shoveling, moving, whatever. And I hated it.
Yeah.
And I hated my dad at that time.
Yeah.
Little did I know he was preparing me for life.
Yeah.
Little do you know your parents are preparing you for life, because life does come at you quick and it will hit you like a fucking cinder block. And nowadays, all of my jobs are super mental, I would say. It's all in the head, right?
Yeah.
I'm an analyst for Common Spirit. I'm an Epic analyst. I know Cerner inside and out. I know eClinical Works inside and out. I know all scripts inside and out. And now I'm learning Epic inside and out.
Yeah. And
Epic is the epitome of EMRs.
Yeah.
It's the biggest, the biggest, baddest EMR in the world.
Yeah.
And you get exhausted.
Yeah.
Your mind and your brain gets exhausted. So when I'm done there and I can go outside and I can do some mindless work, some manual labor, mowing, edging, weed eating, blowing.
It's almost just like
it's a nice break.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. And our place looks beautiful because of it. So then you're proud of it and you get to come home to it every day. And like, it just makes things nicer.
It does.
It really does. So it's a situation, a rock and a hard place, right?
Yeah.
Like, am I going to be mentally exhausted or do I want to be physically exhausted? You definitely don't want to be both. A DJing will make you both. Yeah. If you have to set up stuff, set up gear, everything else, play level 9 Tetris for 4 hours, like they say, mixing music and, trying to get a dance floor, trying to keep a dance floor, there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it. So it's nice to swap back and forth sometimes. But on the other end, somebody that does manual labor every day probably wouldn't mind getting on a computer and doing some day trading or something and making some money and using their head, right? Yeah. It'd be a nice break for them, nice break for their body. Speaking of day trading, I am getting into day trading. I'm going to start it the beginning of next year. I'm getting all the equipment set up, monitors, accounts with, I've had Robinhood for years, so I've kind of traded, for a while, but going to go Ninja Trader. We're going to trade futures. Yeah. We're going to trade options. We're going to be up, early in the morning, a couple hours before work, try to make a few hundred, maybe $1,000. Depending, you're going to have good days and bad days. Yeah. So I'm going to start trading. I've been watching all kinds of videos, reading all kinds of stuff on it, and I'm pretty confident I can do it. Yeah. Yeah. And then possibly, just retire off of trading one day. Yeah. Obviously keeping Common Spirit, I have great health benefits. Yeah. But if I'm making $1,000 a day trading, I really don't care. I can just pay for my health stuff in cash. Yeah. No big deal. Not a big deal. But, another venture for me, something else to do, something to keep me busy, another challenge. I'm always up for challenges. I'm always up for learning and the frustration and everything else behind it that leads to success. Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Poor Nate. Poor Nate. December, driving his truck, took a shit on him. Yeah. Driving his truck to the dump to clean up his new house. Timing chain slipped or broke, I think, on his Tundra. and he was supposed to come over and pick something up, and he had messaged me yesterday evening. He said, "Hey man, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to go by, truck broke down." I was like, "Well, come pick up the Jeep, man."
Yeah.
I work from home. I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fortunate.
Yeah.
I have worked hard to get here, but I work from home. So I have vehicles that I don't use necessarily.
Yeah.
So I say, "Hey man, come pick up the Jeep, do what you need to do for the week,
Mm-hmm.
get to your events, run business. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just bring it back to me with, not too many dents and scratches." It's a tank,
It is.
It's a 19. Look, he was even impressed with the interior. He was impressed with the Jeep overall.
Yeah.
Because we take very good care of it. And it's a 1993 Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah.
It is spray painted, flat black, plasti dip. So if I get a scratch in it, I go out to the garage, I get my black plasti dip, and I spray over it.
Mm-hmm.
Big fucking deal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to care about a shit box.
Yeah.
I don't want to. What's so
I
funny?
don't think it's a shit box.
What was so funny?
Nothing.
I missed something.
I said brown the other day.
Yeah, oh man, what an
He was
insult.
so mad.
I was like, you called my little Jeep brown because it's just happened to get rained on and dirty? I was like, wash it off or something, man. It's a black Jeep. But, black, fades out a little bit. It grays out, and you got to give it a fresh little coat of plastic dip, which I'm going to be doing soon. Alex is going to be over soon to do the couple of things he needs to do to the Jeep.
Yeah.
We have a hot water heater that we got to get replaced in Omar's, and we got a mini split that we need to have installed in Omar's studio.
Yeah.
But after that, he has a nice little setup in there now.
Yeah, he does.
Got the bed frame, got the computer desk, microwave, refrigerator, sink, little kitchenette, little kitchen in there.
Yeah.
He has a closet. He has a shower and a bath, or a shower and a toilet.
Yep.
He has his own little spot back there.
I know.
Rick did a lot of good work. Rick's been busy. He's been taking all the jobs he can take.
Yeah.
So he's been, splitting them up.
I know.
He'll be at our house one day. He'll be at another house, another day, and another house another day, another house another day, and then he'll be back over here in 3 or 4 days, right?
Yeah.
I can't blame the guy. You got to take the business when you get it.
But it's okay. I mean, we're not in a rush.
No, and he does great work.
He does.
So I ain't worried about it.
Mm-mm.
He finished up our light switch over here and our entryway and the what's the what are these LED pucks? We got an LED puck in the entryway. The recessed lighting or whatnot.
Yeah. Makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah, and then everything is driven by Google.
Mm-hmm.
Our backyard lights automatic. On and off, dusk and dawn. Front porch, automatic, dusk and dawn. Google controls everything else. We can dim all the lights. We can turn the lights on, off. Backlight on the TV. Thermostat, vacuums, washer, dryer. What else do we control with that thing all the time? We've been starting our grocery list on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we just tell Google, "Hey, I need you to add some fresh jalapenos to our grocery list," and it adds it to our list.
Mm-hmm.
So then we just open it up. We got check boxes on it. We, open up our Instacart, add those items, and order away.
Yeah.
Or you can go to the store, but I'm not going. I'm not going.
I think sometimes you spend a little more when you go to the store.
You do. That's what they're designed for.
Yeah.
Especially Costco. That's what stores are designed for. They're
But
designed
I like
to.
Costco.
Yeah, I know you love Costco.
I love Costco.
Okay, we had a thing that we were talking about the other night, and Marion's love of things that begin with the letter C.
And you, letter M.
And what were mine? Movies?
Music,
movies.
money.
What do you mean money? Just because I
Money.
make a lot of it doesn't mean
Money.
I
Money, honey.
who doesn't love money?
Everybody loves money.
And money,
And for me, it's cash.
yeah, same shit. Cash, casinos, Costco. What were the other ones?
I don't remember.
One of them.
Oh.
One of them is a. Yeah, you can't say that one. It rhymes with mock. Jesus, woman. You can't be talking like that on here. What are your other C's?
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
But Christmas, you like Christmas too.
Yeah, but it's not my favorite holiday.
Which is your favorite?
Maybe Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
Maybe. You know, because Thanksgiving isn't about giving and receiving and everything. It's just about family sitting down and.
Well, I don't think Christmas is either.
For who? The majority of the population?
Well, I know, but Christmas is not.
That's not what it's supposed to be. No, but that's what it became. It's become a materialistic. It's become a shopping thing.
Yeah.
Just like Cinco de Mayo. That's not a real holiday.
Yeah. Like for me, like I don't care to get any gifts, but I do like to see our girls' faces light up.
Yeah, we talked about that. You know, it's different when you're an adult versus when you're a kid.
It is. What makes us happy is fixing our sprinkler head.
Hey, hey, you know what makes me happy? And this is what I told Marion I wanted for Christmas. I want some mulch. I want some sand. I want some Epsom salts. I want some grass seed. You know, the things that I want are either to make our home more aesthetically beautiful, pleasing, whatever it may be, or things that are going to make us money.
Or things that, or make our life easier.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is why we integrate Google into everything. Our alarm system, everything is Google. Everything, we can control everything by Google, by our voice for the most part.
Yeah.
Because, hey, we work 3-4 jobs. And yeah, we work, 14 days straight, 10-hour, 12-hour, 14-hour days. Yeah. If I can have a robot vacuuming my house, I'm going to.
I can't wait till we get a new stove.
Yeah, we need a new stove. We need a new refrigerator, a new dishwasher. And I really, really, really want to buy a new robot that has a mop built into it.
Yes, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Which we're going to have two.
But you know what's so nice is when those robots run automatically at the time we have them set at, and you come home and everything is picked up. Everything's, there's vacuum lines on your carpet and on your rugs, it's like nice. You come home to a clean house every day.
It's really nice.
It's really nice. It's a nice thing. Google is. Well,
yeah. Well,
we're still working on the house, still working on the backyard, still working on the shop, still working on the studio, still working on all kinds of things, little electric outlets here and there.
Still working on some moving boxes.
Oh, yeah. We still got stuff that hasn't been unpacked.
I'm to the point where I'm like, babe,
throw it away.
Let's just call Swift and have them throw it away.
Well, there's money out there, so we got to sort through things first.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, it's just,
I'm going to bring
we don't want clutter. Like, it's
No, absolutely not. That is not permitted in this home.
And it's just things that have accumulated throughout the years.
And I'll tell you guys why it's not permitted in our home is because of my mental health. For me, it's not only cleanliness, but for my mental health, if our room or our house is just a filthy mess, it really does have an effect on my mental health.
Yeah.
Whereas when things are nice and clean and cozy, so is my mind.
Yeah.
But when things are crazy, so is my mind.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine you work all day and then you come home to a dirty house.
Ugh.
That just kind of puts you in a mood.
You know what's funny, though, is back in the days, and a lot of women and a lot of moms and a lot of grandmas are still like this. They will not go to sleep with a dirty kitchen. They do not want to wake up to a dirty kitchen, so they will not go to sleep to one.
No.
And there's little things that I understand now that when my mom was raising me after my mom and dad divorced, that I wasn't the best kid. I wasn't the most responsible or anything else. I just wasn't. And I didn't understand what the fucking big deal was. What's the big deal? Just do it tomorrow. Wash it tomorrow. Do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
To take care of it whenever. Why is it such a big deal?
Yeah.
But now that I'm 44, I fucking know why it's a big deal.
It is. It's a big deal. Like, if my kitchen is dirty, I'm not cooking until the kitchen's clean.
Yeah, you will not cook in a dirty kitchen.
I hate a dirty kitchen.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, okay, 1 or 2 dishes, whatever. But I have to have a clean kitchen to cook.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, we are going on at about an hour, which is a lot longer than I thought we were going to make it for a short week. You know, it was a short week, but we appreciate you guys chiming in, checking in, hitting us up on the side, messaging us, letting us know how you feel about the podcast, you know, and everything else. And we'll be back tomorrow with the most dope big DJ crew here tomorrow. Yeah, cooking some hamburgers, drinks, eating. Yeah. Playing music and podcasting.
Yep, it can be our holiday special.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, most dope, the holiday special.
Yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be cool.
All right, y'all. I love you guys. Treat each other right. Take care of each other. Take care of your families. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.